Where's my charger? Okay, and okay. Sorry if I'm very noisy compared to the music. If I don't respond to chat, and I'm gonna write this on the canvas. If I don't respond to chat, it's because I'm looking at a reference. Because I would absolutely forget to draw the sailors with like their proper hairstyle or something. Alright, well, I guess I'll look at this specific iconic image for Sailor Moon. I got these sketches sorted beforehand. Not to be like, oh, look at me, I whipped up these anatomy sketches, so cool. No, I used like I used a 3D model from the Clip Studio Paint asset store in the interest of expediting the process. But I didn't stream that part or record it because it's kind of boring, in my opinion, to watch me suffer with what is really my least favorite part of drawing, which is the restrictive part for me. It's why I had so much fun drawing Clyde, who's one of they're the channel mascot for Pastra, who is like they've been talking about like horror games and stuff on YouTube, and they recently did an ARG involving a past mascot, and to not revitalize but introduce the idea of doing ARGs to their audience, because you know that's what they wanted to do before, but it never really gained traction. And I was watching their Yume Nikki video where they talk about how Yume Nikki inspired their art, and they were specifically talking about how they just had so much more fun drawing their characters now that, like, after, because Yume Nikki has like a lot of crazy like monster designs, and like they're nonsensical, and it's not like, oh, they're this way because like as a species or whatever. It's just like no rhyme or reason, just to exist the way it is. And that they started drawing that way, and they felt that it was like a really freeing way of drawing. Or it was like, it made art fun. And when I was drawing their mascot, I kind of had like the same feeling of, oh, this is, like, it's actually fun. I don't have to be super anal about anatomy because they're literally just like this little slinky, that's what they're called, right? Like slinky arm monster. And the only place where I felt annoyance, I guess, was trying to keep like a consistent thickness throughout. Not because of anatomy. But yes, that's why I didn't include that part, you know, of me suffering slowly, because I think it's boring, and I didn't record it because OBS corrupts all my recordings for some reason. So literally I have to stream stuff and then download the VOD to be able to have the recording. Which is annoying, that sucks, but what can you do? Also, I'm not going to be drawing them in their, like, sailor suits or their, and I guess you could call it a uniform. I'm just, I checked out a couple of, I guess you could call it like a style library of like how they dress. Casually in certain episodes, and I just kind of took that as a jumping point, and I got, you know, outfits for them. Yeah, okay, I like that shape for the hair. But yeah, that's also why I haven't been posting like art process videos as much as I've been wanting to. Because if there is not a Twitch VOD of it, then I just don't have a recording of it, because fucking OBS. Actually, it's kind of funny, I tried to buy Wondershare Filmoras. I don't know why I just stopped knowing how to speak when I'm on stream. Whatever. Tried to buy their Repair It program because it works for me when I was recording lectures during, you know, the school semester. But, when I was, you know, in school, the lecture would only be maybe an hour and a half, or if it was one of my once-a-week classes, it would be like 3 hours. So I could just re-record the preview instead of paying for the program, right? But when it comes to these streams or these processes, they're several hours long. Like it's just, there's not enough hours in the day to do that and then also get around to doing other things. But I tried to buy it because I was like, you know what, fine. You know, I'll just like take the bullet, swallow my pride or whatever it is. I don't know, it wasn't really like a prideful thing for me that they like hadn't paid for it. It was just, I didn't really want to because it's like $60. But when I tried to buy it, right, it tried to charge me 7 times. And my bank, you know, flagged it as fraudulent activity, didn't let it charge. And like I didn't have to fight Wondershare for the refunds because apparently it was extremely common for duplicate charges to occur because of the payment partner I guess they were using. Like it was a common issue for them, it was on their FAQ. But I assume why it happened 7 times for me is because it kept saying there was an error and it was rejected, so I tried to go through. I tried to go through like PayPal. I tried to go through just the regular debit, etc. After trying, you know, like a second time on the regular card. And that, well, it scared the crap out of me, obviously, because Filmora is like, I think I said like $60 for the premium version. Because I think there's like 2 tiers of purchase, and the more expensive one was $60, and it gave you like certain bonuses that I was interested in if I was going to be buying the program anyway. So for it to charge 7 times, it tried to charge me $420 and change. Which was scary because, you know, like money. So even after they refunded me, I was kind of like, I don't think I want to buy it. Like, I know the program works, it was just that was such a nightmare. I don't think I can do that to myself again. So that's why I have to stream on Twitch if I want recording of like a drawing process, because OBS always corrupts files, and I did try to fix it. I tried other ways of fixing the file, nothing really came of it. Yeah. just to make sure I know they're separated later. Okay, there we go. So I'll be taking a break in about 2 hours for like 30 to 40 minutes, and then I'll be back. That's really not a very clear image of her. Okay, there we go. I just need to see her eyes. I don't like how wide her eye is. I know it's like the style of the show or whatever, but I just can't. It looks so weird to me. Oh god, that scared me. Trying to download all the Twitch VODs I have on that I still haven't put on YouTube. But because obviously the videos are so long, it's like a little while between when I actually press download and when I get the download, so it just like rips me out of the program into Google to confirm. Oh, that looks okay. I don't like the lash line, but honestly I don't want to spend an eternity here, so. And I think that actually takes care of, like, the Sailor Moon specific features, so I can just switch back to Switch chat and reference the outfit images on my phone. Also, the mount is slightly off. Oh, there we go. And What just happened? Here we go. Okay, I like that. Actually, I'm gonna do this one in vectors. Actually, since it's vectors, I should copy and paste very clean. Now the irises don't match.
has cleared the tower. Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
I hate this chair. I hate it so much. Yeah, okay, I finished the hand, so I'm just gonna move on to it. I actually really like how the sketch pen looks as a liner. Because for the Raiden Yaimiko art I did last, I used this coloring brush. So I really liked how loose it feels, and it gives like a lot more expression in the lines, you know? And I can go through it a lot faster because even if it's a little off or looks incorrect, you can just kind of chalk that up to the way the brush behaves. But I prefer like a really clean look for the eyes. So I'm actually really liking this because this line art, the stabilizer is really heavy. But it is like a very smooth. And I know I can turn the stabilizer off, but then you kind of lose the effect of the smoothness. In my opinion anyway, I have kind of shaky hands. Or rather for me, not like in my opinion per se. Just in my experience. So I'm really enjoying, you know, the textured look. I wish I could find which pen I used though when I drew that art of Jazz Fenton, because I loved that piece. God, I loved that piece so much. I loved how it came out. I loved how I rendered it. The Danny Phantom piece, a little bit less so. I just wasn't a fan of how I used line art in some places for shading. Like just, you know, drew in straight black and places I wanted it to be dark because it's just not in the right places. But I loved how those pieces came out. They're actually the first pieces I drew after I got Clip Studio Paint. And I was exploring like the assets and the brushes and oof. I don't think though that that I realized that I had to manually turn on, or that it was an option to allow time-lapse, you know, replay to be a thing, but you have to check that when you are first making the canvas, or else it's not going to include in the time-lapse. Like even if you turn it on later, it's not going to like have everything from the beginning, so I can't really watch back the process of how I made it. And I feel like I probably flattened the layers because I do that sometimes. Haven't been trying to do that, or rather I used to do that, now I do that sometimes. And I shouldn't have been doing that, but at the time I wasn't planning on selling my raw art files on Gumroad, which I am doing currently. I think I've only uploaded the My Little Pony art there so far, but I will be uploading the Genshin birthdays soon, and when I'm done with these, I'll hopefully remember to put them up. You know, in good time, and not take like 3 years to do it. There's something in my eye. I should have just finished the eye first before I copy pasted it. Let's just see how it looks, because if it's way too thick, I'm gonna... Yeah, it's way too thick, okay. Oh my god, that was so perfect. think the only thing I haven't done at this point is the hair. I didn't mean to squeak there. I don't know why I do that when I stretch. Hold on, I'm actually gonna lower this even more. Wow. Done with that in an hour and a half? Damn. That was fast. So once I finish laying down this flat color, I will start my break instead of like cutting it off in the middle of something else. And it's 6:30 right now for me, EST, and I'll be back probably sometime around 7:30, 7:40 EST. Just to be clear. It's just one moment. Actually, there's no point in making it. It's so tiny, I'm not going to. Actually, you know what? The plan is to get through through 2 of these busts at least tonight. Because tomorrow I'm going to do some important components, I guess you would say, of transferring schools, because I'm doing that. Which means I have to do the whole new student this, and give us the photo for your permit that, and whatever. Which I just have been putting off because I already did it once and it was a pain the first time. Like, it's not hard, it's just tedious, and I have to go through everything, and I have to be waitlisted for a mandatory prerequisite, and I'm still waiting to hear back if I can take that prerequisite or if they're not able to put another seat in for me. It's being weird about erasing because of because it's a vector layer, and also I can't clip layers when it involves vectors, which is why I switched back to doing raster for the Raiden piece, because I didn't really have intentions of like needing to resize it, which is really the reason that you would that's really the reason to draw in vectors, because well, also because it's easy to adjust the lines by adjusting vector points, but I think Clip Studio's vector tools are not like that powerful or what you think of when you talk about vectors. But the good thing is that when you resize it, basically you don't lose quality, like image quality, because when you're resizing it, you're resizing the distance, I guess, between the vector points, and once you resize it, it'll auto regenerate the lines between them. Basically, that's like the short version of it. Instead of trying to resize pixels, which is what raster layers are, they're just pixels. And this is useful if you plan on needing to resize an image later. Like if you're going to put it on different platforms that have different sizing guidelines or whatever, like Instagram I think is 1080p by 1080p, and you can, to do portrait or landscape, you can change one of those to 1350, and I think that's their limit. That kind of thing. But you can also, if you plan on doing merch or like refitting it or whatever, then the vector layers are also useful because you can just shrink the whole thing, like I just said, or increase it, whatever. And while I don't have plans of doing anything with the Raiden X Yaimiko art I did, if these Sailor Moon busts come out really nice, I might do like stickers or something basic. I have a Redbubble, but the only like real designs up there right now are 2 old paintings I scanned in, and a espresso sticker that I want to redo because it does not look nice, and some discrete pride stickers like of gemstones, and the light refracting in the gem is the flag colors, basically. I might make more discrete designs though, like a witchy frog or something. Maybe like a dinosaur, we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna do this in vectors, and I'm doing this really clean with the sketch pen instead of the coloring pen for line art, because as you may be able to see from these tabs up here, I have plans of doing not the 5 main sailors, but the ones I was always familiar with. I know there's like a Chibiusa and Sailor Uranus and Neptune and Saturn and whatever, but listen, I only had 1 DVD of Sailor Moon when I was a kid, with I think like the first 6 episodes of the just in general, and I just rewatched those religiously as like a 4 through 6 year old, so I don't really have any memory of the other sailors. It's mostly of Sailor Moon herself, and then maybe Mercury and Mars. So So like of these main 5 or whatever, or maybe a print, because I'd actually really love to go to a con and sell stuff, but I kind of need like an initial capita for that, and also they have to, like, you have to have enough art to do that. Like you have to apply with the con, and they have to like check out your stuff and be like, yeah, sure, you can set up a table, or no, sorry. So I was going to Necropost all my, like, the old pieces I still like on my new art account, because I think my old account has been shadow banned, honestly. But I haven't done that yet, so really that means that there's very few pieces on my new Instagram art account. On my DeviantArt, not so much, but I never really regularly posted to DeviantArt either, so it doesn't even have all those old pieces that I like. So, you know, but I'll figure it out. I'm a big girl. We're fine. Be back in about an hour, and bye bye.